so excited to meet you today. Just reading about you and hearing your story, you are somebody that people really need to meet. So I'm going to share this phrase of, here's the good news and the bad news. The bad news is there's only one of you. The good news is you have so much talent, right? So what I'm hearing, what I've read is that you're really looking for that position for that inside sales. You're willing to make the calls, willing to touch base with people, willing to answer phone calls, and doing some of the administrative side as well, right? Well, let's jump in. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, hi, Marie. So, I'm Genezza, and I can say that I am a family-oriented person. Well, I actually have a 2-year-old daughter, and what I can say about myself is that I am the type of person who can stay committed for as long as I know that I feel I am respected and being valued. I would go through everything and anything just to stay where I am at right now, because I know that when a place or someone knows my worth and full potential is, then I know that it is where I belong. I can also say that I'm a fighter. Well, not literally with my hands that punches. But when it comes to something that I care about, I would do everything to protect it, even if it means that I could potentially lose something for myself. Right. For as long as I know that I'm on the right path and doing it in the right way, then I'll do it. I could also say that I'm the type of person who's very private. Well, yes, I might blubber and share things about me to people, but those people are the ones that I know that I could trust the most. Mm-hmm. People see me that I deal with things on my own, whether it be something that I go through or something that I really feel. So people really see me as a person who can handle everything silently. So I think those are the things that I can say about myself.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that. You know, Genezza, you highlighted on something, and I just want to dive into it, is the confidentiality side of it. Because as a position where you're running people's businesses, you want to make sure that you're protecting their personal information when you get that. And then also, it sounds like people can really lean on you.
I can say that I can go through really everything, even if it means sacrificing my own happiness just to protect those others.
Oh, well, we appreciate that. And also it sounds like you're just a diamond to be told. Yes, absolutely. So what do you like to do in your free time besides taking care of your baby girl?
Well, if I'm off work, I tend to just really bond with my family. We go out on a dinner, go have a breakfast at the beach, or go on a road trip. We just love spending time with each other. Sometimes really we tend to go out there and explore, and it is what really my daughter loves to do. She loves to explore a lot.
Yes, she does. It's super fun. Absolutely. So, when you're talking about that exploring, you had mentioned before that you actually started flight attendant school.
Yeah, it was actually my dream to be a flight attendant before, but things changed when COVID happened, and that's when I also have my daughter. So she's my priority now.
What I'm hearing you say from that is the fact that you're flexible to meet the situation of where you're at, and you're willing to change plans to meet your priorities, right?
Yes. Yep.
And that is so important when you have someone that's like your business partner, because right now we're in the middle of a shift and in real estate. And in real estate, when we come into a shift, we have to be willing to hit things head on, take action, and put a plan in place. And it sounds like you did exactly that.
Yes.
Right? And then you do have college behind you. You went to college in Northwestern?
Yeah. It's just around our neighborhood here.
Yeah, I've heard of it. And you have a Bachelor's of Arts in English.
Actually, I'm an undergraduate. Firstly, took Bachelor's of Arts, major in Mass Communication. And then when I decided to pursue my flight attendant dream, I decided to stop studying since I've learned that there are some airlines that were hiring senior high graduates. I took the chance to train for flight attendant instead. But since COVID happened, that's when things changes. I worked at a call center, but when I knew that I was pregnant, I had to come home here in our province. Then, since they were still on online classes before, I took that opportunity to continue my studies for a bit until I had my daughter.
Good for you for being, persistent and pursuing your dreams.
Yes.
That's great. So, what is an accomplishment on the personal side or the work side that you're most proud of?
I can say that I am proud that I am able to raise my daughter very well since my marriage went sideways. So it's just me and my daughter now. So that I've realized that I have that strength in me to be able to look after her while I'm building myself to be a better person and to be a better mom for her. And, to just be able to build myself through a career. And with work, I can say that even though that we were not able to make it work out with my first client before, I can say that I was able to meet her expectations in working with her. So I kind of set the standards in working with a cyberbacker. So I think that's something that I can say that I can be really proud of.
I'm impressed with the way that you look at that as a way to build and grow. Because we call it fail forwards. Everybody's going to fail in something. It's how you take it and you move yourself forward. You either can stay in that negative spot or you can take it and you can grow from it. And yes, actually, it impresses me that the fact that you've done that.
My first client was able to motivate me with it. She said that I know that you'll be able to grow more with another client. So I don't want you to be stuck in this kind of situation where we're not seeing things that working out with. So that really motivated me to do more and to do best on the next client that I'll be having.
Yes, and the goal is to get you someone more quickly because you have your daughter that's depending on you, and you've got your family, and you've got so much really good experience. What programs do you have experience in using?
We use a lot of tools, actually. There are a lot to even, I cannot even remember a lot. So I think we use Bright MLS. Follow Up was our main CRM tool. We have 𝗔𝗰𝗋 for generating leads. So 𝗔𝗰𝗋, RedX as our dialer, 𝗙𝗃 command for drip campaigns.
What about Excel or Google Sheets, Google Docs?
Yeah, we also use that. I also organized some files through her drive, through sharing drive with her. So I use Google Docs, Google Sheets, PowerPoint, and such alike.
Okay. Oh, so you know PowerPoint?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's a whole nother language. So that's awesome. So did you also put things into social media, Instagram, Facebook?
I think that's something that we did not do. I focused more on the other tools that she used as an agent, like home listing, Fast Expert, HomeBot, Bright MLS, things like that. Perfect.
So tell me about what your dream client is like.
Well, I don't have any particular set in mind, for as long as I know that the person I'm working with can work with me professionally, then I can do the same. But if I were to with a client, I would love to work with someone who is very goal oriented, that would really keep me real busy with my work hours, and of course someone who I can easily approach with, someone who I can easily jive with despite the professional work we have. Well, that's a kind of client that I would love to work with.
Okay. So it sounds like you're not scared of a challenge or of taking on maybe a person comes in and says, my files are a mess, my email's a mess, my inbox is, oh my goodness. You enjoy
that's something that I would love to do. It was something that I did with my client even before. So I really enjoyed organizing stuff, putting stuff in documents in certain folders and such alike.
Okay, I love that. That's so important to be able to have that person you can lean on and go, okay, I have no idea what to do with this. And you'll look at it. And if you don't know, what I read was that you're willing to go and research and find the solution or potential solution, right?
Yep. I can really be resourceful.
And you have experience with like Google Calendar and Gmail, that as well. Fantastic. Awesome. Genezza, I'm so glad to meet you today. Thank you so much for this time. Really, you have so many phenomenal qualities about you.
Thank you so much.